Hello, I'm Marianne from Mother Tongue, and today we are at Willow Children's Nursery speaking to the fabulous Miss Shannon all about what makes Willow Children's Nursery different. Can you start by telling us that exact question? What makes you guys different?
As someone that's worked at Willow for almost 11 years, I feel like what makes us different as a nursery is our educators, obviously our feeling of being a family. Like the children, the parents and the teachers, they all connect together as one for the child's learning journey. Obviously, we've got great outdoor area where the children can learn and play. The classrooms as well as a third teacher is very important for, the children's learning in that classroom.
Do you know what? I can totally feel that. From the moment you walk in, you feel that it's all about family, that it's all about the kids. It instantly makes you feel relaxed and all the weights kind of fall away. It's such a homely place. You've done an incredible job here.
Yeah, it feels more natural. Like the children walk in, it's not like bright colours everywhere. It feels like a child's playroom.
It does.
Basically.
It really does.
Smile on the teachers' faces as well. When the kids come in, they feel welcomed. The parents feel welcomed. So it's very nice, like all love for everyone.
I mean, I wish I was a child here. So tell me, how do you combine the early years foundation stage curriculum with their Reggio Emilia curriculum?
So the British EYFS would be our lifeline of what the children need to learn at that age. So like 0 to 1, they need to learn certain things. It's now 0 to 3 years, so it gives children more time to, as obviously they're all individual, they all learn at different paces. So then when we integrate the Reggio Emilia, it's very child-led. So we look at the EYFS and we plan, okay, these are what the children need to learn. And then we put it into the classroom in a more natural environment for the children to be their first teacher. They go and they explore different tables that would be set up. All the tables will obviously have things that will connect things in their mind that they need to learn, like maths, literacy, but it's all through play. So a child is not sent to an area and said, you need to do this, X, Y, and Z. They're allowed to go and explore other things in that area. So they're meeting all their areas through learning through play.
And for those who don't know, can you just explain a little bit about what the Reggio Emilia approach is?
So it's very natural child-led learning. So in the Reggio Emilia approach, they have different areas in the classroom where you have the atelier, the children can go in there and do free play. It's very, because it's child-led, investigation through the child. We use questions rather than telling them this is the colour blue, this is the colour red, what makes the colour purple. You kind of ask them like, what colour do you think this is? Or how many things can you see that are this colour? So rather than giving the child the answer, the child is there to think about it themselves. Like they can ask us questions and we can say, well, what do you think about this? Or what do you think about that? It's constantly making their cognitive skills, they're always critically thinking about what things are. There's no right or wrong answer, I feel. Like with the Reggio Emilia approach, everything is child-led learning.
I love that. And can you just tell me a little bit more about what a typical day looks like at Willow?
So obviously every child is different. So they'll come in, they have their teacher or the teaching assistant, whoever their key person is, greeting them at the door. Obviously, we set up lots of different areas for them to explore. So when they come in, they'll have a circle time, maybe some free play, but everything is obviously not structured. That's where we're still meeting the Reggio Emilia. We have certain things that we will structure, like French classes, Arabic classes, outdoor play, so each classroom gets time to go outside and we're not all jumbled together. But it's up to the child what they want to do. If they're not feeling too happy, we have quiet areas where they can sit down, cuddle up with the teacher, do story time or songs. It's very free for the child to do what they need to do depending on their moods. Obviously, parents come in, they talk to the teacher, they can talk to the other parents. So we're kind of making it very open to parents and children.
Love that. So how can parents tell when their child is thriving at the nursery?
Generally, it's the happiness of the child. Is your child coming in to nursery happy? Do they boast about nursery? Do they talk about nursery outside of nursery? Like on the weekends, we have some children that are like, oh, is it Monday? Can I go to nursery? And they're like, no, it's the weekend. So when a child is happy and it feels like the team as well is happy in the classroom, everything is going well, the child is going to thrive. You're going to see pictures every day on the app. You understand where their developments are. You have everyday conversation with the teacher in the morning. If you don't get to see them in the morning, it'll be on the app. Obviously in the afternoons when the teacher's out of the classroom, but you'll always see the child happy. That's when the child is thriving. If they feel safe, they know that they're going to be able to explore as they want in the classroom. They feel comfortable. So definitely just seeing the child happy is, I think, what means they're thriving well in a classroom.
And tell me, what do people say that makes Willow different? Like, what do the parents really rave about?
Obviously, our flexibility for parents. Feeling that the nursery is also a home away from home. The parents are comfortable dropping their kids off at nursery. The parents have a good relationship with the teacher. You feel like you're talking to a friend rather than talking to an educator. You have that one-on-one communication where you feel like you both understand their child as if you're both parents in that child's life. So I feel like as a nursery in Dubai, the flexibility of we're open 7:30 till 6 p.m. We have camps. Yeah.
Like this.
We have camps. So summer camp is currently going on now. So it's like if parents are trying to find some, especially in Dubai when it's so hot, trying to find something to constantly do for your child, why not send them to somewhere where they feel comfortable?
Yeah.
You know, they know everyone at the nursery. They are like, okay, yeah, I'm going to go see some of my friends, or they meet new children that come in during the camps. So I think that's one of the big things that, like, for parents as well that are working constantly, they know that they have somewhere that they can put their child that they know they trust. That area.
And what about food?
Yes, we provide food.
This is a big selling point for me. That's fabulous. As a first-time parent, it can be really intimidating when it comes to finding a nursery for your little one. There's so many options out there. And I know that I really struggled when it came to finding a place for my little one to go. So what advice would you give parents looking to send their kid to nursery for the first time?
I think they need to look at, obviously, their location. If something's nearby, obviously, then look at the reviews. But you need to go into the nursery with your child. Your child needs to, you can't just go by yourself and look, oh, I like that nursery, and then send your child there. Every child is different. They will, attach to some different qualities that a nursery have. We have nice outdoor areas. So a lot of children, especially for the active kids, they see the outdoor area and they're like, wow, we're going to get to run. We're going to get to do all of this stuff. And also, like, when you go in, do you feel welcomed by the staff, the management, pretty much everyone that's working at the nursery? Do they make you feel welcome? Do they make your child feel welcome? Because if you're going in and they're not even like looking at your child or engaging them or like, trying to get them to play with some things, it's going to feel, kind of off for the child. They're going to be like, this place is very clinical. I don't like it. Kids don't like doctors.
No, you're right. Can you just tell me a little bit more about the facilities? I mean, I saw a bit this morning as I walked in, your incredible outdoor play areas, but can you tell me a little bit more about what you have available here?
So obviously with the EYFS, we have 7 areas of learning. So outdoor promotes more of our physical development. But in the outdoor area, we don't just have a garden where children can ride bikes and run around. We have vegetable gardens where they learn how to grow plants, the life cycle of a plant, growing their own vegetables, even getting to taste those vegetables that they've made. We have tortoises as well. So, pulling in the taking care of animals, the understanding the world. And then we have water play area, sand play area. And all these different areas don't just promote physical development. So inside sand area is going to be more maths, scooping and pouring, or learning to make mud as they love to do. And then in the classrooms as well, we have, obviously, they have reading corners, we have literacy areas, and then we have soft play for when it's way too hot to go outside. And of course, we have the atelier, which is a big thing that promotes our Reggio Emilia approach. In Reggio, they have the atelier where the children can go in, they can use loose parts, natural materials. They might bring things from home that they want to explore with. So when the children go in there, it's not led at all by an adult. The child goes in and they can explore like willingly with whatever they want to, play with and learn with, things that they bring from outside, they bring into the atelier. So we have all these like precious gems that they've found, but they might not be real gems, they could be stones, but kids find them amazing. Yeah. So they gather them together and they share those experiences with other classrooms later on.
That's amazing.